Hey everyone, it's NEGaSilver42, and I've decided that instead of going straight into the Mario Kart review, I'm going to remake the Legend of Zelda review, the #1 NES game of all time. I threw some music into the background, and Quality was not coughing at me the whole time, so hopefully I'll get more information towards you. The other one will still be there. Alright, now the story for this game is that the evil King Ganon has captured the Legend of Zelda, and is going to use the Triforce of Power to take over the land. Now, it's up to Link to find the 8 pieces of the Triforce of Wisdom to defeat Ganon with his Sword of Power. This is just a voiceover from The Legend of Zelda. Music. I actually don't own this at all. So, the reason this game really has stood the test of time very well is because it's very open-ended. In the fact that you don't actually have to get that sword I just picked up. Enemies keep reappearing, and I really love the game for that. In the fact that even for a game on such a mediocre system, it just has so much to offer onto it. I love it so much. Hold on a second, I'm just going to try to readjust the microphone. I'm still going to talk during this. Another reason this game really stands out as one of my personal favorites is just because of all the different enemies and all the work that's put into this game. It's really quite powerful and amazing. And, as you may have noticed from the original version of this, you can enter the first level of the first level, you know, the Eagle Dungeon, with so much equipment. You can enter with the blue tunic, which I don't. I didn't really have the time to do that. But you can actually fight the boss with 5 hearts, a powered-up sword, bombs, arrows, a candle, which does extra damage against it. It's just amazing! And that's one of the reasons I really like it. Though, the boss being pathetic and the fact that I killed it in about 10 seconds really did put it down for me. Right now, I'm just kind of showing a little collab of some of the areas around the forest, the lake. I don't think I showed too much of the mountains, just when I go get the sword. The moblins are also an interesting touch. They give you money, or they can charge you money. That's why I suggest using a very special map. Just, you know, look on Google. It's the complete list of where everything is. Even the power bracelet, which allows you to use the special warp areas. The old man will give you either a red potion, which can refill your hearts twice, or that adds an extra heart. Go for the one that adds an extra heart. Look, 2 of them. 55 rupees, a bomb. Still haven't entered the first dungeon yet. And once you have 5 hearts, you can go up here. Please dodge him. You can't kill him very easily. That's why you have to be really lucky. Like I was right about... oh, now. He's turned the other way. The Zora shoots the wrong way, and I'm able to sneak in and get the magical and beautiful White Sword of Power. The White Sword is twice as powerful as the wooden sword you start out with, and the sword you get at the end of the game, which you can get when you have 12 hearts, 4 below the max, is the almighty and all-powerful magical sword, which can kill Ganon in 4 hits. I love how you can run here and grab the magical shield for only 90 rupees. That's really easy to get. Certain moblins will give you 100 rupees. There are 2 of them on the map, I do believe. Just trying to remember here. Oh, by the way, here's Godzilla. He's a good friend. I also love how you can gamble. Final Fantasy doesn't have a lot of gambling. Okay, 7 and 6 have a lot of gambling, but... And I think one of the reasons this Zelda game stands out above the rest is that it really is a lot like a real RPG, like Final Fantasy. Zelda 2 had an extremely set timeline. You had to follow everything to the letter. Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask were a little bit more open-ended. But, I mean, look at this. You show a letter to an old woman and you're allowed to get potions. That doesn't happen in the way later games like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, or even Twilight Princess. There are glitches, even in this game, where you run out and run back in and boom, a door opens. But it was a very challenging game, and I'm going to agree with one of my favorite reviewers, K-Wing, you know, the real game master. He's the one who actually, you know, he actually made me want to review games, and I did. And I just watched one of his reviews, and I agree with him. Challenging games are good for you. Halo 2, not that challenging. That's why a lot of people just play it for the multiplayer aspect, and that's not what video games are all about. Video games in single-player mode matter just as much as in the stupid multiplayer modes. Pardon me. And that is really true. And I agree with that so much. How it's not just the two-player thing that matters. It's the one-player adventure. This game is all about one-player adventure. And it's also fun to have another person with you. And there's so many items. There's the boomerang, the magic boomerang, the staff, the Book of Magic, which lets the staff set things on fire, the almighty key, regular keys, which is like that one down there, which you don't even need to grab because of the glitch earlier. And here's what I mentioned earlier, how I can kill the boss in like 10 seconds. You just stab it a few times in the head with a white sword, you get an extra heart container, and you're just... boom, you get a piece of the Triforce. That's my only beef about the game. I mean, it all works very well. And I like how many sequels have come off of this single game. There's Zelda 2, A Link to the Past, the two Oracle games, Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Majora's Mask, Four Swords Adventures, and also, this was a game where the Tunic started. Of course, they've been in most Zelda games, except probably the Oracle ones. I did not really enjoy the Oracle ones. They were extremely difficult. I didn't really like them that much. But I mean, look at this. This is something a lot of people probably wouldn't even remember. In level 1, if you go to the very absolute top of the eagle head, you get the bow. Then, for 80 rupees, you get the arrows. You notice I have the blue tunic on, which also changes the color of the merchants to blue. Everything then takes on a bluish tinge in the game. And of course, a reddish tinge for the final tunic, which cuts all damage in half again. The blue only cuts it in half once. I just really have almost no problems with this game. It's a really fun game, and it's available on so many different formats that it's really easy to pick it up. It's available on the Wii Virtual Console, probably 1,000 points or so. It's available on GameCube. If you would go out, you could also get Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Zelda 2 with it. Zelda 2 is evil. Not as bad as the CDI games, but I'm just saying. It's also not as... it's not as obscenely hard as the Oracle games, but I still don't like Zelda 2 that much. Bushido Bacon, someone who will be helping me with a review soon, the Mario Party review. He will help me with that one, and you'll finally get to hear his voice. He was going to help me with the original Star Fox review, but some problems happened and it just couldn't be done. I'm very sorry for that. Blue Eye really was a good help with that, though. Oh, and here's the boss of level 2. Look how quickly I kill him. That is so sad. So overall, I'm going to give the game a 10 out of 10. The only problem is bosses are easy, but the game being challenging and fun, I love it, and it's definitely a game you should play. Well, I hope my review has been insightful and better than the first time I did it. So thanks for watching. I really hope this helped. And now is my customized ending of destruction. Have fun, and I will see you in the Mario Kart review, Part 2, which comes out tonight.